It's April 10th, 2017, and I'm grateful. So, today I got a chance to come out, and I'm actually trying to find my way around here. This is Chelsea Piers and the area around it, and I'm going to go spend some time by the water here. This is a bit of my view as it goes down. And before I head over to the Voices of Gotham board meeting for today, I want to go ahead and share three things that I am grateful for today. And I think with the water being here, I think I have to start out with that because it just puts me right at ease. And so I would say the first thing that I am grateful for is really just the discovery of the fact that water really goes ahead and calms and soothes me. And I actually figured this out during Nicole's aunt's 60th birthday celebration. And we went up to Cape Cod, and it was my first time ever going to Cape Cod. I had never been. I had heard about it. It was this mythical place that people went. And lo and behold, there I was as well, over at Cape Cod. And we ended up spending about a week up there. And what was really cool about it was every day, there were so many cool things, let's be real. But every day I would wake up and I would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, go out to the back porch, which just happened to be had a great view of the ocean. It was basically you walk down outside the back porch, down some steps, and you were right by the water. And I took that time to get out there and just sit there, read a little bit. I was reading The Slight Edge at the time by Jeff Olson, or is it Gary Olson? But one of those two. But I was reading The Slight Edge, and I would wake up every morning and just sit by the water and meditate and read. And it was fantastic. In fact, when I think back to what I want, actually when I look ahead to what I want in life, it really is those moments right there, the moments of being able to have my perfect day, waking up early, going out to my backyard or my front yard and just hanging out right there by the beach and by the water, listening to the waves crash, not actually swimming. I'm not actually trying to swim. As much as my name is Nemo, I don't want to get in the water. I just want to be around it. And be able to sit there, meditate for a few minutes, 15 minutes, and just start my day off right. Make some coffee, and by that time, hopefully, Nicole's waking up, so we're getting the chance to start our day off together, and then we go on from there. So, first things first, just wanted to say I'm grateful for the experience that led me to knowing that water is a big thing for me. So then the next thing there, number 2 on the list in terms of what I am grateful for, I'm actually grateful for an experience that I had in college. It's singing Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You with Last Call. And one of the coolest things about that, and the reason that is something I'm really grateful for, is that to this day, I still meditate and think about that. I think I've told you that I meditate on things that bring me great joy. And I just that's just how I like to start my day and keep things going from there. And that moment, that If I Ain't Got You moment, that was my senior solo that year. And it was as someone who had a deep bass voice and such, it was a culmination of 4 great years, as well as the ability to, I guess, the culmination of some voice lessons I had been taking with Jim Rohn, and it was just or Jim Rao. But what was really cool about it was I performed exactly as I wanted to, and on top of that, someone in the middle of it, and I think I know who, but I don't want to just be name dropping for no reason. But someone yelled in the middle, "Your voice is like silk," and I'm kind of just saying it, but it was a true exclamation in the middle of it all, and it just hit home. It was just one of those moments where I never wanted to forget, and so I go back to that as a place of anchoring into some of my favorite moments, and I'm just really grateful that I have that one there. And then the last one that I'll share for today is something else that I spent some time really thinking about as well, and that's my experience with before I even joined Last Call, but my first experience ever seeing Last Call, which was with post and pre-orientation service trips, where we came up a week early to spend some time over at in Ithaca to do community service, and it was just it was pretty awesome. Got a chance to do a lot of really great things with some really wonderful people, and it really started off my entire college experience off on a wonderful foot. But with that as well, I guess end with that, I got a chance on pretty much the last day. We went out and we had a picnic to kind of culminate the entire experience. And when that happened, Last Call came out and performed, and I feel very fortunate. I think Last Call did their job to get me moving and grooving and really feeling in the moment. But if it wasn't for the comfort that I had started to grow and feel from the post experience, I don't think I actually would have gotten physically out of my seat to start dancing at this thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It's exactly Nemo, which is the funny thing. It's it's not a surprise, but at the end of the day, it's just one of those things, one of those moments where I'm all right, had I known, I don't think I would have expected it to have set me off in such a direction here, but it really ended up being something that was just pretty influential in my life. So very grateful for that, and I think the part that I'm most grateful for is there were no expectations. There wasn't anything that I had to do. It was just more just go live life and see what comes of it all. I think even here with me being here right now making this video, this was not in my plan for today. I'm actually going to be taking off and probably hurrying back because I want to make sure I can add some value today with the VOG board meeting. But I don't know. I just want to make sure I take advantage of moments like this and take it all in because it's something special. So I hope that you all are enjoying this. So Dave asked me to tell us a little bit about where we are and what you're all seeing here. So this over here is Chelsea Piers. This is overlooking the Hudson over on the west side of New York City. I'm geographically challenged, but I would venture out to say that this is New Jersey that you're looking at over here. So, if I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. If I'm right, please just help me build my confidence today and let me know. But yeah, this is Chelsea Piers, and it's a couple blocks away from where I live. And when I get a chance, I just like to come out, especially on a day like today. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So just being able to come out here and just see some water and spend some of that time, I think it's awesome. So I don't know. And if you look really a lot further down the pier there, there's a place that we used to like to go to. It's on Pier 26 called the Frying Pan, which is, I wonder if they're open today. It's a great place. You got to sit on a boat, and it's a great atmosphere overall. So I'll take you guys all, if you're cool with it, I'll take you on my walk home as well, just because, well, why not? I have to go anyway. The only thing I will say here really quickly as we get ready to leave New York is that it's a little sad because I actually wanted to really take you on my walk here. Of course, David, it is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for helping me capture that and really take that all in. So I appreciate that, Dave. But yeah, I wanted to take you really on my walk today from almost the real perspective of Nemo, because right now this is the reflective part of Nemo's day, is kind of talking about some of the things that have happened and some of the things that make impact in my life. But what you didn't see beforehand was the pump up part of this as I listened to Feels So Good by Chuck Mangione, and Morning Dance by Spiro Gyra, or Spiro Gyro, and just like dancing down the streets of New York City as I made my way over to the water. Just one of those things where you just like, you know that it's going to be a good day, and just like, let's just keep moving. Let's just keep grooving. Like, we're going to make it. We're going to be good and in good shape all together. So, sorry I couldn't share that with you. Turns out I can either like listen to music or make a video. And so selfishly I chose listening to music, but I think it all worked out in the end. I think it all worked out. So this right here is Chelsea Piers, by the way. So if you ever come by and you're like looking to go on a cruise, or there's tons of different things there, bowling, lots of different activities that take place, soccer, all these different things. This is right over here, right all the way on the west side. But I'm not going there because my activity for the day, my physical activity, has been this walk. So, although I will say I'm gonna hustle so that I can make it back to the board meeting on time. So, I mean, that's basically it. I don't know if there's too much more that's out there to share. Would love to start this new thing here where, you know, beyond just me sharing what I'm grateful for, I think that I get really inspired by all of you that are out there, and I appreciate you sending messages and different things like that. So if you can as well, like, go ahead and just share one thing that you're grateful for today. And just one thing, because we're all in this together in some way. And I don't know, there's a lot that's out there. If you've heard it, like, one of my big things right now is to spread joy to millions of people. I feel like that's why I'm here. And you know, one of the things that I've found out is that there isn't always a need for new joy or new experiences. Sometimes, like, the joy is what we have and what we carry around with us, and it's just a matter of taking the time to reconnect with that joy. So, you know, just take like 30 seconds. If you're like, leave a comment, take 30 seconds, and just put in what you're grateful for. And here goes the deal. Chances are, if you're watching this, you are one of my friends, and given that, I just hope you know that, like, you're surrounded by really good people who care and aren't judgmental. And I crossed at the wrong time. That was my fault. But really good people who aren't judgmental and, like, actually thrive on finding their way of finding peace without you know, necessarily feeling the outside pressures of a lot of other stuff. So it's really funny. While I have this on here, I'm like, I got to make sure I follow all street signs here. And I wanted to be on camera that I didn't wait for the walk sign. So, but yeah, I think I want to hand it to all of you here. Like, just thank you for being you. Thank you for spending the time here. Thank you for being a part of my life, because, quite frankly, I mean, this is it right now. You know, it's a good day. It's a good day, and you all have made a big impact in making that a possibility. So I'm going to turn this really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and say peace out, bye-bye, because I have to make it over to the board meeting. But just, like, know that you're awesome. Know that I am grateful that you're in my life, and I cannot wait to talk to you again quite soon, all right? Catch you later. It's like, it's weird. It's hard. I haven't figured out how I want to end these things, so it's just kind of like, bye. Peace out, bye.